Personally, do you kind of think the way you do your due diligence when it comes to investment, is it similar now to how you would manage your personal finances?
I think, when you are managing money, it is about understanding the client brief.
Okay.
And it's understanding their risk tolerance. And I was managing very large balanced portfolios, pension fund money.
Okay.
So it was relatively low risk. And, when you're a fund manager, the beauty is, forget gender, your performance is very, very visible against the benchmark that you've been set.
Yeah.
So that was the way I was managing that. But I think in terms of, your own personal finances, when you first start working, there usually isn't much spare cash.
Yeah.
And then you're buying your first house and you're doing all of those things. I was relatively senior. When I was 32, I was given the head of desk job.
Okay.
That was my dream job. So my company took a risk on me because they promoted me when I was 8 months pregnant.
Wow.
And that even shocked me because I wasn't expecting it. I knew I wanted the top job. I didn't think I got it because I was so young. I think they were struggling with, was she capable? Would she be the right person? I think they sensed I would be because I was a very good team player.
Okay.
I was great with clients. The team and the assets that we were under management were growing very, very fast. So your ability to recruit and manage clients and that risk level and delegate was really important, and that was my main skill set. So they promoted me when I was pregnant, and then it's worth the juggle. Try and pretend you're not pregnant. You can't sort of sort it all out, and this is assuming you don't have a child that's ill or anything. So it is a juggling act, but if you have a job that you love, and so this is the sort of unconscious bias. Are we unconsciously, and companies need to think about this, are we unconsciously not promoting somebody? And also we know that leaders and managers are quite concerned about offending somebody. Diversity and inclusion is being talked about anyway. So I talk about actively managing your career by actively managing your boss. Do not wait for your boss to promote you or decide where you're going to be. Tell them, be very, very open. So I was very open that I was coming back. And I made sure I went to all the meetings, that even whilst I was taking my maternity break, I came back in, but I was active. So they were under no illusions whatsoever that I was coming back.
So it sounds from what you're saying that there doesn't need to be a sacrifice in any way.
There's a compromise everywhere.
Okay.
You can't, I always, this is the business about having it all. You can have it all, but not all of the time.
Okay.
So there will be periods when it's working, periods when it's not working. And nowadays, rarely do people stay in one career or one organisation. So it is about understanding optionality, opportunities elsewhere. If I went back and said, what would I do differently? I think what I would have done differently is shown vulnerability, and I'd have supported other women and minorities. Obviously, I'm in that space now, but I look like Superwoman, and I wasn't. If anybody had just pushed me just slightly, I'd have probably just burst into tears. But I was capable of doing that under control, in the loo, on my own, and then coming back and looking wonderful. If I'd shared some of that vulnerability, I would have been a better role model for other women who might have come up to me and said, I need help here, because I would have helped them.